Welcome back to Footballology. So this week I want to do the defensive side of the ball for my Combine Spotlight players. I did the offensive side already if you guys want to go check that out. I had a couple of guys on that list that I feel like is going to do really well. But we're going to get into this defensive side of the ball. I really hope you guys enjoy this. These are just some guys that I feel like they're really not going to kill it at the Combine, but can definitely help their draft stock in so many ways if they destroy it at the Combine.
Drop down and shake it, shake. Drop down and shake it, shake. Drop down and shake it, shake. Drop down and shake it. Drop down and shake it, shake. Drop down.
First on my list, I got Montravius Adams, defensive tackle. I feel like when I watch him on film, he shows really good power, extremely good power. He doesn't move in a double team. He's a guy that it's not really a negative, but he's an old school defensive tackle, if you will. A guy that's going to eat up the double team and allow your playmaker linebackers to do what they do best and make plays. So him going to a 4-3 system, you think like a Carolina or something like that. I'm just throwing some stuff out there. I think that'd be a good place for him. But he's not a guy that's not going to kill it in the stat column or anything like that. When he gets into the Combine, I feel like he needs to show that power on the bench reps. Where he can really help himself is in the 3-cone. And just in his position drills, if he can show he has slight lateral movement, he's not going to have that much. But if he can show that he has some, I guess, that can help his Combine status. But like I said, or his draft status, sorry. But like I said, I think when it really comes down to it, he's just an old school defensive tackle, a guy that's going to eat so much space up in the middle that is going to force your linebackers to make plays, sometimes bounce the run out to the left or to the right, further than what the running back is wanting and further than what the offense is wanting. And he can dictate the line of scrimmage. He's a guy that I feel like you can easily do so much more with, and we don't see these kind of guys anymore because everyone wants that defensive tackle that's going to kill in the stat column, but he's a guy that's going to eat up space and allow your linebackers to do what your linebackers do. Next on my list, I have Deshawn Hall, the other outside linebacker / defensive end in Texas A&M. I think this guy can really kill it at the Combine, but the way he has to do it is he has to show that he can carry the weight that he has and show that, I don't know if you guys remember a few years back, and obviously it's worked out for him, Vic Beasley showed up the Combine heavier than his playing weight, but not only did he show up at that playing weight, he showed that he can actually move really, really, really well with that weight. I think it was like 245 to 250, and he looked amazing, like he didn't lose a step at all. Deshawn Hall kind of needs to show that as well. Also, he needs to show that he has a little bit more fluidness in his position drills. I think it's really going to come down to position drills for him. Show that he can actually rush the passer. Show that he has that bend. Show that he has that agility that you're looking for, that 10-yard burst, and also that 20-yard shuttle. If he can show those signs, I think he can really help his draft status. But if he doesn't, I think he's a guy that can easily fall to the 4th, 5th round and can really hurt himself. So he needs to have a solid Combine, but I think that he is. I think he's going to show up and show out. Next on my list is Derek Rivers. He's a guy that I'm really impressed with. I watched him at the Senior Bowl, and he looked crazy legit. He looked like a guy that you can sneak in the 3rd round or the 4th round maybe and get a startup stud, just a starting beast. But I think when he shows up at the Combine, I think he needs to show that he has good burst. Once again, needs to kill it in his position drills. And if he can, destroy it on the bench. Show that he has some power. Show that he can play with power. And once again, he's a guy that I feel like that could show up and show out. But at the same time, I'm really worried that he probably won't. And I think his draft status can go through the roof if he has a great Combine. He showed up a little bit at the Senior Bowl, but he needs to show that he can actually do this stuff at the Combine, and then people are going to go back and watch the tape and see what he's really made of. Next on my list is Haason Reddick. He's a linebacker that I think played outside linebacker, but then when he showed up at the Senior Bowl, he played some inside linebacker. That's where I want to see him at. I want to see him at the inside linebacker position. Also, that he's that kind of guy that you probably can move to the outside, either in a 4-3 or even a 3-4. He looks like an extremely versatile linebacker. And once again, shows up if he can show up to the Combine, run extremely well in the 40-yard dash. Now, I want to say his 40-yard dash is going to be key for his draft stock, and show that he can play with great lower body explosion. So we're going to say broad jump and vert as well. I'm not looking for like a 40-inch vert from him anywhere, but something in the top 10 out at the inside linebacker position. But I think he's a guy that, once again, has to show great fluidness in his hips and the position drills. We're going to see him drop back a lot, and he's going to be a guy that needs to drop back. I think that's where he's going to make his money in the pass coverage game in the NFL. But at the same time, he has a relentless rush to him when it comes to getting the quarterback and attacking the ball. And I think he just has to show great power. Puts up good numbers on the bench, the 40-yard dash, and his position drills, and he can definitely sneak his way into the first round. Well, that's all I have for you guys this week. I really hope you enjoyed this list of spotlight defensive players. The combine is going to be awesome. Actually, the invite list is out. I checked right before I made this video. I'm going to put the link in the description box below. Go over there and check out if any of your guys that you're watching has been invited to the combine. And if they haven't, let me know who it is, because I really want to go and check and look at some of these guys. But if you're not a footballologist yet, go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Become a footballologist today, and stay safe, football fans.